Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nicely spread. Eto'o, and this is Eto'o. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Diego Forlan. Number 7, Bebeto.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Number 3, Rijkaard.
And this is Messi. He's picked his way through.
Daniel van Buiten. Coming on the field.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Number 27, Serginho.
Neymar.
Number 15,
Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, shooting chance! I've fallen kindly here. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. Terrific header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Bullet. Now it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Serginho wins the duel this time. Haaland goes for a shot! They've done it! And they are right back within touch! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
substitution.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So is this the start of a comeback? There's the shot! He can get that clear. Oh, good ball!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He is through here. Messi. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, they're really trying hard to change the complexion of this game, and surely it's only a matter of time before they can grab a goal. They're absolutely pounding away to get it. It's superb effort.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gerrard. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham. Rodri. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. Iniesta. Now it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary. Gets a good foot in there. Rodri. Now it's Cantona.
2 added minutes
Pinches
has been
it off him.
indicated.
Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Ferdinand. 2 minutes to be added on. Roberto Carlos. That's the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Security staff for each
Your final
post,
thoughts, Jim?
please report
Well, look,
to
it
the
was
staff
very
room
one-sided.
immediately.
Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can.
Solid! Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Sané, and he's managed to get free. Solot receives it in a good position here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Williams. He's had it taken off him. Juranovic did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Iñaki Williams. That'll be a throw. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, super find. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Goal! And they are dragging it back. Game on again! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Morata. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they're front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona go into the lead. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Sorloth. Oh, good-looking ball. Newcastle looking to pass their way through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? De Bruyne. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Laporte calmly anticipates. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter, face to face with the keeper. It's a good run that, great timing.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Andrick. That's Diaby. Williams.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. He's being urged to shoot. And the whistle goes for half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a pretty loose pass. Juranovic. Newcastle finding their passes. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's managed to get rid. Newcastle have it back and can go again. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, super ball! Diaby unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne. Now it's Sorloth. Now it's Sané. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's De Bruyne. Charlotte. And the shot!
La asistencia a este partido
That was no routine save.
Sorloth actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well,
El
height
dorsal
could make
7,
all the difference
el
on
dorsal
these set
17,
pieces.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 8. Se va a
Newcastle
llevar a cabo un
have
cambio
the
de
chance to
jugadores.
go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. It's just beyond his reach. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. And here's the chance to counter. Juranovic. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Almiron.
Oh, really well played.
He is through here. Zapata. And now the breakaway. Can he get it through? And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got...
Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's been shipped out wide. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? That's good play. Sane proves just a little bit too strong.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. This is the time you need that pace.
Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the left it goes. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Hermoso promptly onto that, and that is that.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Oh, what a climb! And he's there to belt it away. And he's gone looking for safety.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Barcelona have their third corner. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.